Okay, so I'm having some serious issues getting these eyelash tips to you. But obviously I don't sell the eyelashes, but I can show you how to put them on and where to buy them. I've just had a lot of people ask about them in the lip tutorials, and I know they're pretty noticeable. I go with a really long length too, so I guess that's part of why they're so noticeable. So yeah, so just to catch everybody up, I lost battery on the last live round. So if you're here, say hi so I know you're here. But what I was doing was playing with my makeup today with a little bit of sparkle color, and then my eyelashes need a touch up pretty bad. So I was gonna touch them up, and everybody's been asking, so I thought I'd just do it all in one video. So you can just watch the beginning if you want to see the lip. I'm not even gonna put the lip on. I've already done it. I'm just gonna tell you what I did, and then I'll come back and do the eyelashes. So this lip is pink champagne. Can't really totally see it. It's pink champagne. I did 2 layers of pink champagne. No, 3 layers. Sorry, it was really light. I did 3 layers of pink champagne. And like I told people in the last video, in case you're just joining, I see 2 people are here, but it's not telling me your names. Who's here? So with pink champagne, what I was telling people in the last video about the battery ran, I'll probably just delete that video. So I'll catch you guys up. Was if you don't shake it really good, then it is gonna burn because there's a lot of alcohol in it. And the first layer I put on, I was like, "Whoa, mama, why is it burning so much?" But it was really super clear, and I forgot to shake it. So I think that's what happens is the formula isn't mixed very well. So make sure you always shake it when it's really good before you put it on. Anyway, so this is 3 layers of pink champagne, and then I just outlined it with the sheer berry to give it a little bit of a darker lining, because I don't know, it was just a little too light for me. It's kind of like the same thing you would do with a liner, and I know Lipsense sells lip liners, but I haven't ordered those yet, so I haven't had a chance to play with those. But when I do, of course you will know. But you can use these as a liner, especially if you're doing dark to light like I did, so it's kind of an ombre thing, but I just did dark around the outsides and then kept the inside the light pink. Does everybody like that? I like it. It's different. It's fun. So instead of doing the bright reds all the time, I have to do some lighter shimmer colors sometime. So I did light pink shimmer eye shadow. So I figured it would go good with that. Anyways, we're gonna get to the eyelashes for those of you that have been begging me to do that. So I'm just gonna do a couple of them to show you. But what I was saying was that they are kind of hard to do if you haven't done anything with lashes before. So if you haven't put on any kind of false lashes before, this might not be for you. You might want to go to a professional, which is cool too, because I started out going to a professional with them, and they last like 2 to 4 weeks, you know, from a professional. So if you want to do that, it depends on where you go. My lady was actually really reasonably priced. I think they're usually closer to $100 for a full set, and she was $60 for a full set and $30 for a touch-up. So if you look around, you can probably find some pretty reasonable prices. But if you want to do it on your own, here's the tips. Let me switch the camera around. So I use, let me see if I can get this to come in focus. I use these Ardell Duralash. They're called individual lashes. You can find them on Amazon. There's all different lengths, and these are really dramatic. They're called the double flares. So if you just did the regular individual lashes, they would be kind of like a Y or a W, but these are like twice as much volume, and they're super long. So these are more dramatic. So if you were looking to do long lashes, lash extensions, but you didn't want them quite as heavy or as dramatic as me, then just look at the different kinds that there are. I mean, there's a million. You can get super overwhelmed. These ones are super easy, and that's why I like them. I kind of like them this full because you don't have to do as many of them. When you're doing individual lashes, you have to put on one at a time. So either you have to be really patient, or you have to have a friend or a professional do that for you. But these are fairly easy for an amateur, I would say. So I bought the Ardell Double Flares Long Black from Amazon, and then I bought this glue. I just heard a lot of good things about this glue because it's a dark glue instead of using the clear glue. The clear glue can kind of dry weird and give you like that crystal look on it, and so the dark glue is kind of cool because it just kind of looks like mascara or eyeliner. Oops, it's really out of focus. Let's see if that helps at all. It's Ardell. It says dark adhesive for individual lashes. So, oh, hi, Nikki. So I lost my sister. I think she was on here originally, and I don't think I have her on here anymore. But anyways, so what I do is I just open up the glue, and I have a pair of tweezers that actually came with. So if you do want to do this at Walgreens, another thing you can do if you want to rush out and do it right away at Walgreens, they had these. Gosh, the focus is not good today on this. At Walgreens, they had these. I had it focusing a minute ago. Let's see if it's just gotten dirty. No, it just doesn't want to focus. Anyways, they sell kind of a starter kit at Walgreens. There we go. If you look at Walgreens or CVS for the false lashes, there's a starter kit from Ardell of individual lashes, and it has short, medium, and long lengths. So you can play with the lengths on those, and that's not the double though, so it won't be quite as dramatic. But if you want the double, I think you have to get those on Amazon. But the nice thing is that with that kit, you can get the tweezers that are, I mean, if you have some really fine tweezers, that's cool, you can use them, but these are super, super fine. So anyways, what I do is I open up the bottle, and instead of pouring it, it says to pour it like in a pile on aluminum foil, but every time I do that, it dries really fast. So I just kind of squeeze it up until it bubbles at the top, and I get a pair of the lashes in the tweezer. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this while I'm talking to you guys. We'll see how talented I am. I tried to loosen some of them up already so I could grab them, but I get a pair of that. Might be tricky. And when I squeeze it, yeah, it's going to be tricky. I might have to put it down. But basically, I squeeze it like I did the bubble thing, and I just dip the very tip of the lash in it. Hold on a second so I can get some in there, and I'll show you how much. So it's just a little bit. Okay. So I squeezed the thing up, and I just got like just the tip of the lash. It's so hard to see these on here. I don't even know if you're going to be able to. But I just squeezed the very tip of it. Maybe I'll try a front-facing camera and see. I just put a teeny drop. Yeah, you can kind of see it that way. On the very end of the lash. And then I just like look where, right now I'm touching up. So I just look where I've got an opening. And I just kind of lay it on top of the existing eyelash hair. So my real eyelash. And then I kind of straighten it up until I have it right where I want it. And it, I don't know how much you guys can tell what I'm doing, but it attaches naturally to that eyelash. So, you know, I'll just do that a few times with wherever I've got some gaps, because they do fall out. I mean, they're not going to stay there forever. The nice thing is they don't ruin your natural lashes. But I hate like the strip of lashes. I just can't do this while I'm talking to you guys on the phone. You guys are going to feel like you're in an earthquake. I'm trying to think of how I can do this, but your natural lashes, I'm just going to put it down for a sec. Your natural lashes, you know, obviously aren't going to be this long. So when you want them longer and you want them dramatic, it's nice. But a lot of people are worried that they're going to attach so much to them that you have to cut them off or tug them out or whatever. But I just let them fall out naturally on their own. And when they do, I just fill them again with the spa. And they're really, you're not attaching it to the skin. So like with the strip lashes, you're usually attaching that to your eye line, like the very lining of your eyelid. And that's why they bug me so bad, because they just itch and tickle and itch on the skin. But these are attached to your hair, your actual eyelash hair. So it doesn't itch. It doesn't even feel like anything's on there to me. I mean, I thought I was going to be kind of freaked out about them in the beginning because I hate the way strip lashes feel. But these individual lashes, I mean, yeah, granted they're longer, so I can totally tell when I blink that there's more there, but I don't feel them. I don't physically feel them. So it is a bit of an adjustment to get used to. Gotta put it down again, guys. It is a bit of an adjustment to get used to, but I'm just squeezing the bottle and dipping the very, very corner of the eyelash in. If you have a question, feel free to ask. I will try to answer. Oh, my sister's back. Hi, Brittany. So they're pretty easy. I mean, I just look for the gaps, and sometimes even you don't even really see a gap until you kind of move your lashes around, like, oh, there's a gap. So I've got a gap like kind of right there. So you just attach it You just kind of drop it. And then I'll kind of push it in with my finger. So that's the deal, ladies. Is there any questions? I mean, I don't go all the way into my eye. I used to, but I felt like it was a little bit too dramatic. And like, there's such a thing as too dramatic for Cassie, right? But I don't know, it just didn't feel as pretty. It felt a little bit too whatever. So I just kind of start like right here and then go to the end. And even to the end, I used to go a little further, but I stopped. So you got to figure out how much you want on them. And like I said, with the individual pack that you buy at CVS or Walgreens, the starter kit that it has, that's got small, medium, and large lengths, or short, medium, and large lengths. So if you really wanted to and you like didn't have very many lashes right here, you could use the short ones on the inside and then like build up to medium and then to long, which could be pretty too. But they just fall out on occasion. You know, sometimes like when I put them in, I didn't get enough glue and it'll fall out the same day. Not a big deal. Like I've never had one fall out while I'm talking to somebody and like sit on my face or anything. So I'll kind of feel it kind of loose if it does and just kind of brush it away. If it didn't get a lot of glue on it, sometimes I'll save it and recycle it because, you know, money, frugal, whatever. But usually I'll lose them in my sleep. I'm kind of a pillow face sleeper, so which is bad for lashes because it can smash them and make them not as uniform. But if you so try to sleep on your back. Definitely don't tug on them after you got them on. But if you maintain them like this, I mean, I usually just have to put 1 or 2 in, touch up a day or every other day, and they stay for the most part. So I ordered like a big 6-pack of these guys. See if I can get it to focus for you again. On Amazon. They weren't expensive. I don't remember how much they were, but it was cheaper to order them in the 6-pack. But if you want to start with the individual lashes at Walgreens or CVS just to see if it's for you, that's just a tip. I know I've had a lot of people asking about them, but it's just nice because you feel really glamorous. You know, your eyelashes are always long and pretty. You don't have to put mascara on them. I mean, I do mascara on the bottom sometimes, but a lot of the times, especially when I don't want to wear a lot of makeup, I'll just go out and I'll already have these nice long lashes on top, and I'll put some lipstick on, and then I don't have to do anything else, and I still feel really pretty. So does anybody thank you, Brittany. Does anybody have any questions? So this side I'm gonna have to do a few more too because it looks like I lost one right there, so I'm gonna do one there too. But I just wanted to show you guys because I know a lot of you guys were asking, so I'm trying to hope that you can see them. And wanted to show you the product so you can order it if you want to do it. But just be careful. I mean, it is glue and you don't want to get the glue in your eyes. That's why just a tiny drop, and just drop it and let it kind of fall onto your natural lash. And sometimes you have to push it a little bit to make it stick. You know what I mean? But hope you, if you guys dare do it, take pictures. I want to see. And sometimes if you have like a sister or a friend who wants to help, that's good too. Who is blowing me up with all those cute hearts and thumbs up? That's so cute. Val, are you doing that? I don't know how you're doing it, but it's super cute. So, feeling the love. I'm feeling the love. But these colors of, back to my lip gloss, these colors of lip gloss I really, really like today. I'm not as much of a light pink girl, but I have my days. And this pink champagne with a sheer berry liner. Try getting a better light for you. Turned out super pretty, I think. What do you guys think? You like? All right, well, I'm gonna let you go, but I did promise to do that, so hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments below. Love you guys. Mwah.